Hi guys, welcome back. Uh, I took a trade yesterday on Usdjpy. It was actually a nice trade, but unfortunately, I was stopped out. So actually, it's a nice trade, it's a nice setup, and then probably by the end of this video, I'm going to attach the model that I used to get this setup. I think news happened around this time yesterday. That's why we have this spike up, and then I was stopped out, and then price came back to the fair value gap instead. Now let me show you how I got the trade. In case of next time you can see something like this, just know there's it's an A plus setup. It's an A plus setup. Let me just show you how I got the trade. Yesterday, let me clear this. I saw price doing this yesterday. I think on 4 hours time frame. Let me back play a little bit. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I saw this yesterday. There was a miss. This open and close level. I saw a miss here yesterday, and then price was about to break structure. In fact, price broke structure here yesterday. Let me show you on the line chart. On the line chart, you can see that price actually broke structure here. You can see. Can you see? Yeah. So that was what I saw yesterday, and then I went down to 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. So on the 1 minute time frame, now we can see a clear breakout very well. Can you see? So we have a sweep here. A sweep. Can you see? And that's our key level on 4 hours time frame. Can you see? So always make sure that you maintain your key level from the higher time frame. You can just do a little refinement, but always make sure that you maintain it, especially 4 hours time frame. Always make sure that you maintain the key level as your point of interest. So I have a sweep, I have a break, just normal SMC, a break of structure, the first break, I have the second break here. Can you see? I have the second break here. Can you see? The first break, the second break. And then I have this liquidity very close to my POI yesterday. So it was a high probability setup. And then I had to, so there was no doubt I took the trade yesterday, but I was topped out because of news happened yesterday. So most time I've discovered this has happened all over and over again. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Whenever there is news and your price hasn't come to your entry before news, it tends to like disrupt the setup. Is that the setup go against you? And ordinarily I don't trade news. I don't trade news at all. So that was how I got the setup yesterday. So this was my setup yesterday on Usdjpy. So I have a sweep, I have a break of structure, the first break of structure, the second break of structure, and then price coming back to take the low of this first break of structure as the liquidity to this POI. Did you get it? To this POI. And then if you want to refine it, you want to follow the rules of Apex, using the Apex as an entry, you can just put it here. But I actually maintained the key level of 4 hours yesterday here. But I was stopped out. Yesterday out of this trade. I'll show you the execution. I was stopped out, and then I will show you the model that I used to trade this particular setup. How I got this particular setup, I actually follow a model. So a sweep with double break of structure, and then the liquidity, and then my POI. So that's how I got this trade on Usdjpy yesterday. But unfortunately, I was stopped out because there was this spike, and then it was news yesterday. Actually, it was news. So then price it, take profit. So I'm not a trader that just posts only my win trade. No. I post both my any trade I use. I will post it because it's randomly distributed in this trading career, so you can't win all the time. Yeah, there are some times that you lose. So there's no trade out there that doesn't lose a trade one way or the other. So I post my loss, I post my win. So any day I win, I post. Any day I lose, I post just for educational purpose. That's the reason why I'm making this video, so I can have a better understanding of this concept. It's very, very simple. A sweep, break, and liquidity. That's SMC. So the key level I marked is just MSNR key level. That's the open and close of a candle. It's a very, very powerful key level. Since I saw this yesterday, that price didn't test the open and close. It just served as liquidity to make the POI very, very valid, very, very valid. So it was a high probability trade yesterday. In fact, it's my A plus setup, but it's unfortunately price. I think there was news at 3 yesterday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was news at 3 or 3:30. So it was around that time that we have this spike on this particular trade yesterday, and then it was a loss. It was a loss. So, but whenever you see this type of setup on your chart, you have a sweep. Price coming from a higher time frame key level is very, very important. The higher time frame perspective is very, very important. And then you have a sweep of liquidity. Price swept all this liquidity. Can you see? Price swept all this. You can see the low of this candle. All the lows of this candle were swept. So that makes this place a protected low. It makes this place a protected low. The price shouldn't come down here below this level. Probably because of the news. That was why we have this spike and then price going to the normal direction you're supposed to go. So we have a sweep of liquidity, and then this is the first break of structure, the first break of structure, the second break of structure, and then we have a liquidity resting below here to our point of interest, and then price came to tap it and go to our normal direction, even though we were stopped out. Then I want to show you another model that you can use also. I will attach the model at the end of this video, so let me just show you with an illustration here. So it's not the time that price will create a double break of structure. There are some times that we have a sweep like this, a sweep of liquidity like this. You have a sweep of liquidity like this, and then before price break the normal structure, it will create, let me just say, a structural liquidity like this, and then price will break structure to the upside, and then you expect price to come down like this and then continue going up, something like this. Yeah, something like this. So there are some times that price will just do something like this. So you have your normal break of structure, or you can just call it a change of character, so, and then you have your liquidity somewhere around here like this, can you see? And then after your liquidity, then your POI will be somewhere around here. It can be another block, it can be anything here, but if your POI will be here. So, and then from your POI, the price will come back to tap the POI and then go to the normal direction. So you can have it like this instead of the double break. So this is a single break. Just have just single break of structure, but you have your liquidity very close to your entry like this, and then price will come, create a sweep of liquidity, create a structural liquidity before breaking to the upside, and then come back to tap into your POI and then continue the normal direction. So these are models that I want you to have at the back of your mind, because you see it all over and over again in the market. So you can just study your chart and check for it and how it actually works. Then you add it to your edge in the market, and you have more edge in the market. So thank you for your time. Thank you for I saw some nice comments yesterday, and then it actually boosts my morale even to do more. So thank you for the nice comments. You can share to your friends, those that are in the same career together with you. You can share the link to my YouTube channel to them, so that they can also have enjoy what you are also benefiting from here. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe to the channel.